Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dax, and in this video, I want to introduce you to a new kind of tattoo shop. We're appointment-based, we help you relocate, we help you book consistent high-end clients on week one in a way without you having to sit around the shop waiting for walk-ins, or without you having to hit the streets and the bars, dealing with tire kickers, and the best part, without any of the rock star attitudes in the tattoo shop. And listen, this video is only going to be entertaining and good for you if you actually want to change the scenery and you want to join a new shop. So if you're willing to relocate, you have at least 3 years experience, you have good quality work to show with that, or let's say you work in a place where there's not really any support, there's no organization to the shop, there's no freedom, you feel restricted in expressing yourself, and let's say you have an empty seat on the regular, listen up. Or let's say you feel uncomfortable because of the drama in the shop. Artists talking trash on each other's, complaining all day, secretly in competition with each other. Let's say you got price haggling clients. Let's say you feel undervalued, treated like crap by the shop owner. Or let's say you spend all day at the studio and you always have an empty seat. Or let's say if you work in a shop where you take on all styles, and it's not because you want to, but because you have to, and you're constantly giving discounts on the regular to people just to get them in. Or let's say you own a shop and you're just sick of all the extra bills and responsibilities. I've had a few artists join my team and close their shop because it's less responsibility, it's more freedom, and they make more money. And so let's say you have one of those shops and you'd rather just get back to focusing on tattooing clients again while still having the freedom like it's your own shop and you get to create your own schedule. You're going to love this opportunity. By the way, this is not an apprenticeship, nor is it for scratchers or artists that can't pull straight lines, can't already shade smooth, can't already pack a solid color. This is not for artists that don't work in professional studios currently. This is also not a guest spot, although it starts with a 30-day trial. I'll tell you more about that in a second. So if you aren't looking to relocate for a better environment and you're happy with where you're at, you're not going to like this video. But if you are looking for a new shop and you are willing to relocate to an opportunity where I help you get out here, I help you book consistent high-end clients in a way with you not having to hit the streets, pass out business cards, not having to wait around the shop, hoping that somebody walks in, and, of course, without having to work next to the rockstar attitudes, then pay very close attention to this video because I'm going to introduce you to a new kind of tattoo shop system that helps you relocate, book badass clients, and we help you build demand for your style very quickly while you get to create your own schedule. And of course, without working next to any attitudes or rock stars. My name's Dax. I'm an artist just like you who worked in many shops over the country before eventually opening my own. And now I hold a place for already good tattooers that want to specialize, focus on the clients without having a ton of responsibilities of opening a studio or running one. So this studio is a great place for awesome tattoo artists without the typical holdbacks of working in, the standard type of tattoo studio. And listen, I've worked in street shops, beach shops, hood shops, appointment-only shops, corporate-owned shops, and throughout it all, I just couldn't find a place that felt like the environment where it supported my growth and a place where I could be happy in. Whether it was the price hagglers, doing tattoos I didn't enjoy, shop drama, negative vibes, shit talking behind my back, artists trying to steal clients, or the worst part, being stuck at the shop day after day with an empty seat. So eventually, I went and started my own studio. Now, to be honest, when I started, I was already well known in my area. I had about 3 to 4 months booked up. But the 4 artists that I hired, they weren't. None of them. Nobody knew who they were. And they all sat around the shop drawing, hoping somebody would walk in the doors. They were posting on social media, asking, giving discounts, still no business. They passed out business cards all around town. They hit the bars, they hit the coffee shops, and that brought in a few people every once in a while, but they were always kind of flaky and tire kickers. So they were usually just sitting at the shop with nobody in the chair day after day, week after week. And eventually, I realized this was a problem. I didn't open my studio to tattoo on my own and have a bunch of people struggling next to me. I knew I had to do something, and I knew there was a way. And at the same time, I knew this was my responsibility as the leader to my people. And that's when I realized it. The real reason why they weren't booked up, but I was, came down to one word: obscurity. And what that means is not enough people knew about them. And no matter how good of artists they were, if nobody knew about them, then they weren't going to have anyone in the chairs. And if nobody was in the chairs, then that means they couldn't pay their bills, they couldn't go out to eat with me, they couldn't focus on improving their artwork, they couldn't afford the good supplies. And if they couldn't do that stuff, they couldn't build demand for themselves, they couldn't specialize, and ultimately they couldn't become well known for their style and raise their prices and book months in advance like I was. So I saved up my own personal income, and I started building the systems of my studio. I started running ads for my artists, and in the first week I wasted about $5,000 and literally nothing to show from it. All my bank account savings were gone at the time. Now, at the time, luckily I had bookings still, so I was able to save up and in a month try this whole thing again. But this time, I happened to randomly meet someone that was a wizard with marketing and advertising. So I hired her, we partnered up, and in the next month, we built a marketing system, we paid for ads, and the same day, we got new clients. In a month, we doubled both new clients and total sales. And in 2 months, we had everybody booked out. All seats filled every day, no longer struggling. And the best part is my team could actually afford to go out and eat now. Within just 6 months of this system, all artists were able to become selective with their styles and specialize. And some of them were able to raise their prices and eventually close their books because they were so busy. Not only did the system work, but it changed our entire operation. Instead of rotating clients between artists based on who did the last one and who came in first, we hired a specialized consultation manager. I trained him, and that way he was able to sort out the price shoppers, the time wasters, the price hagglers, and answer all the typical questions and match the clients to our artists based on style and vibe before we even had a word with them. So that way, instead of doing consults with tire kickers and half-interested people with random projects that didn't really value us yet, and they had 1,000 questions, and the worst part, they didn't even have a deposit to put down. The consults we did were scheduled with highly interested people, willing to pay for good work, and they had the money to put a deposit down right then and there. Then we decided, since we were all consistently booking clients in our style, we went appointment only. That way, we didn't get distracted by random people stopping by, and it was usually tire kickers anyways. What this one thing did is it helped us tune up our client experience and focus on the people that were actually in our chairs. Then we created a new booking system so that we didn't have to book people while having to be at the shop, but we could book them over the phone. And they actually dropped deposits on the phone, so that the only time that we had to be at the shop is when we actually had an appointment. Outside of that, we got to create our own schedule, and we had the freedom to do whatever we wanted on our days off or when we weren't tattooing. And when we booked clients, We could book them from wherever we wanted, just over the phone.
Having to take on what felt like any and everything rather than being able to really specialize. That was definitely one of the struggles. Very much so, living hand to mouth and, pay to pay, that was definitely a struggle on it. Having clientele that you necessarily don't want to work with, but you feeling you needed to in order to, again, put food on the table and, bring home the bacon, if you will, that kind of stuff. Those were definitely the bigger struggles.
Fast forward to now, what's life like?
One, I'm able to have the time with my family that I need to. Booked 3 months plus out, so that's phenomenal. Getting to work on projects that I enjoy doing. So I'm surprised thoroughly by the tattoo culture. That blew my mind. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Was not expecting that. So that's phenomenal. I have a great team that I get to work with, a great support system. Having the freedom to be able to work that schedule. Family man, I got friggin' got a house full of kids and a wonderful wife, all that good stuff, right? So being able to schedule these things on my own time and as I need to allows such a freedom that's unheard of. The virtual consultation process is unlike anything I've done beforehand, and I absolutely love it.
Walk-ins and the people you get started on a tattoo, and then they never show to get their tattoos finished. Basically, the no shows, the guys you set, people you set up appointments with, and then they just don't show for their appointment. Drug abuse, to just people not really checking themselves, not being professional. Some of the people you have to work with, to some of the owners that just try and do shady things.
Fast forward to now, like you're in Utah, you're at Savage Tattoo. What's it like?
Well, it's a lot more professional shop. I am more in a specialized field with the tattoos that I really love doing. I used to live in an area which was kind of, bland, stuff like that. And, coming out to here with the mountains and the beautiful rivers and stuff like that. So many outdoor opportunities.
You say you're booked up 2 months. What are you charging right now?
I get $250 an hour.
Okay. And what were you charging before you came to Utah?
I was doing 100 an hour.
What's it like in comparison where here you make your own schedule and you book clients virtually?
That's got to be one of my favorite things too, as well. You can basically, book your schedule the way you want it. That's the one great thing about it. And you could have as many tattoos during the day as you want it. If you want one big one, you have one large tattoo, 2 small ones, do it that way. And if I want to do my consults, say hiking, and I'm out hiking somewhere, got my notepad with me and stuff like that, I can be just about anywhere. I feel like I have a lot more control over what's going on. I like it that much better. You're not hanging around the shop all day with your fishing line.
Certain clients, they'll come in and want to start a big piece and expect, not to pay what it's worth or kind of price haggle you. I felt that I needed and had to take every style of tattooing in and do everything, kind of like a well-rounded artist, but in a sense, it's not the best way to do things. You definitely want to be the best qualified for the tattoo that you do. And with tattooing there, you kind of just had to keep the doors open. So you had to do what you felt you had to do, as far as, styles and that sort of thing.
So let's talk about the clientele. Are you getting the type of clients that are in your style, the stuff you like to do? Are you getting cheap clients? Tell me a little bit about it.
Definitely not getting cheap clients. I'm getting clients that are through our whole process are 100% committed and excited for their tattoo. So most of them has always said, hey, I've got creative freedom, but this is what I want. This is what I'm kind of looking at. They don't want something just copy and pasted. So
As you can see, the artists that I've hired on my team, they love it. We've got a well-oiled machine, and it's consistently flowing. And it's been working so well over the years that I decided to talk to my team, and we want to bring in 1 to 2 more cool artists into Savage Tattoo. And so if you'd like to join us, we'd love for you to apply and talk, see if it's a good fit. Here's the official details. Number 1, guaranteed weekly consults and bookings directly to you in the style that you're best at and you choose, so that you always have clients in your seat and are doing tattoos you enjoy. The second thing is streamlined booking process, so you can book clients from wherever you want, on your days off, on vacation, and you don't have to spend time at the shop that you're not getting paid for. The third thing, advanced mentorship to help you grow your art and build demand for your style. Every single artist I've helped becomes well known, in demand, and making more per time at the shop than any other shop they've worked in. The next thing you get is a positive shop environment, so that you have the support system you've always wanted. That helps you overcome doubts, that helps you become confident, grow with like minds, and the only thing cooler than building your art and making money is having fun with some cool people next to you as well, without ever having to work next to the drama, the rock stars, the backstabbers, none of that shit. The next thing you get to make your own schedule and virtual booking schedule as well, so that you can have a life outside of the shop, and you're only at the shop when you're making money. You can book clients from your phone anywhere you want, never having to waste time sitting around the shop waiting for half-interested walk-ins. The next thing you get is weekly mentorship meetings, so that you feel heard, you make progress, you grow with our team, you learn my secrets to getting clients from social media, raising your prices, and doing bigger projects that I don't teach anywhere else. The next thing you get, we invest into you weekly so that you're guaranteed consults on your schedule. The next thing you get, tattoo financing manager. Have you ever had clients that seem like they're a good fit, but they just can't afford you? Our financing manager can get them approved for money today. And usually, even if they got bad credit, this option specifically can help you book 80% more of the consults that would normally say that they need to think about it or talk to their wife, and ultimately they never show back up. The next thing you get, we're going to give you special offers for our clients. These special offers, they're automated and sent out on your behalf to your clients in a way that gets them to rebook with you 10 times faster for bigger projects, resulting in up to 2 times the income without having to wait years for clients to return to finish their sleeves. The best part, this process helps eliminate cancellations, no-shows. It helps you get Google reviews. And if people do reschedule, they happily pay you extra to reschedule. I know it sounds crazy, but I can tell you more about it later. The next thing, we're going to help you with the business stuff, because it's not just about art these days. We're going to help you do your taxes the right way, business stuff the right way, so that once you start making money, you can keep it. You can build your credit and build a real healthy foundation. We can help you with things like improving your credit quickly, getting approved for buying houses eventually, and ultimately, this stuff can help you take home up to 50% more of your earnings per year after taxes. Plus, the next thing is we pay for all the standard shop supplies. All you got to do is pay for your ink, machines, and needles. And all of this starts with an application. Answer it honestly and completely, then we will be in contact. Then we will schedule a 30-day trial run at my shop in Ogden, Utah. And then we'll buy the tickets and the lodging. Now, once you're in Utah, our team trainer and manager, Chris, will introduce you to our shop and the booking system. He'll also be there every step of the way for your success. Week 1, we're going to get you booking your first clients. Week 2, we're going to get you booking more clients, plus refining your process. This is going to help you that this isn't just a shop that gets a couple clients one week and then it's empty the next week. Consistency is everything with us. So week 3 and 4, we help you book even more clients, refine your process more. We help you get reviews. Plus, we teach you how to put yourself out there the right way on social media so that you can build more demand. After 30 days, we evaluate and see if we want to continue. If we continue, you get a key. We get you more bookings. We help you raise your prices. We help you build more demand. You get the incentives, the bonuses, everything. Now, let's talk about most shops that you relocate to. If you're relocating to another state, realistically, it usually takes a good amount of time to build clientele to even support a living, right? Sometimes 1 to 2 years to build a decent clientele. And in a small town, even longer. Now, there's no shop like this. There's no mentorship and support like this. There's no booking process like this that gives you this kind of freedom and actually invests in you. I mean, let's say you find a shop that supplies you all the basics. What's the split? Usually 50-50, right? Now, and that's without any advertisement. Now, let's say the shop owner wanted to advertise for you the way my shop does. They'd probably have to take an extra 15 to 20% just to match our system. And that would leave you with 30% of the actual income that you tattoo for. And they would be taking 70%. I know that sounds crazy, but our booking process is completely different than other studios, and we definitely invest into our artists. What I'm offering you, it's all supplies included, plus I'm going to help you get on your feet. I'm going to pay for your flight and your lodging. I'm going to guarantee you get bookings your first week and let you use our simple process to book more clients without having to sit at the shop. I'm going to help you grow and build demand for your style. I'm going to offer you a strong support group. You get to make your own schedule. You get to make your own booking times. You get the weekly mentorship calls. You get help from our finance manager. You get the special tools, offers, the business and the tax guidance. And I got a question for you. What is all of that worth to you in comparison to the typical 50-50 shop? Well, I hope it sounds better, but I'm not asking for anything more. All I'm asking is for 50-50. Does that sound fair? But wait, it gets better, because for the first serious and committed to apply that ends up committing and making it official, I'm giving you an opportunity to make an extra 5 to 10% extra per month based on performance. And when you apply right now, I'll pay for your flight and your lodging for the 30 days. So it costs you literally nothing out of pocket. That's how confident I am in my system. That's what I'm willing to invest into the right artists that fits in around here. That's how confident I am in helping somebody call a new place home. And I guarantee if you commit to the 30 days and you trust me on this, you'll love it just as much as the rest of my team. In fact, they were all handpicked to relocate to Utah from other states just like you. So you're not alone on this. We're very familiar with the process, and we don't take it lightly. We have a solid track record of relocating all of our artists, including their families, to Utah. And hey, in the weird and unusual case, you end up coming and you don't like it, you stay for the full 30-day trial, there's no hard feelings. You're totally welcome to take off, and it didn't cost you anything. No bad blood at all. Apply now, because like I said, there's only 2 spots in our studio that we can fit people in, and they will get filled fast. And I can't guarantee you can get a chance if you don't apply now. So click the link wherever it is around this video, apply, fill it out. Honestly and completely, we're going to check it out. We're going to contact you, see if it's a good fit, and from there, I'll pay for your tickets and lodging, and we'll get the 30 days started. Again, this doesn't cost you anything and you have nothing to lose. Now, let's just say it works out. What would that look like to you? What is that worth to you compared to what the hell you've been through up to this point? Chances are you've been grinding. You've been through all kinds of shit. And this could be your golden ticket. So let me just repeat everything that I'm offering right now because I know we went through a ton of stuff. All right. The first thing that I'm offering, I'm investing into you, my own money for your bookings. All right. You're going to get guaranteed weekly consults and bookings directly to you in the style you choose. These aren't walk-in tattoos. They aren't the simple small stuff that maybe you don't want to do. Although if it is small stuff that you do want to do, we can give that to you so that you always have clients in your seat and you're doing the tattoos you enjoy at the end of the day. The next thing, streamlined booking process. So you can book clients from home on your days off or on vacation. You don't have to spend time at the shop that you're not getting paid for. The next thing, advanced mentorship that you don't get anywhere else to help you grow your art, build demand for your style, and every single artist I've helped becomes well known, in demand, and making more per time at the shop than any shop they've worked in. That's their words. The next thing you're getting, a positive shop environment with accountability so that you have the support system you've always wanted that helps you overcome doubts, build confidence, and grow with other like minds so that you're making money and you're having fun next to some cool people without ever having to worry about shop drama or backstabbers. The next thing you're getting, you get to make your own work schedule and virtual booking schedule so that you can have a life outside of the shop. You're only at the shop when you're making money, like I said, and you can book clients from your phone anywhere, never having to waste time sitting around the shop waiting for half-interested walk-ins or passing business cards out at the bar with time wasters. The next thing you get, weekly mentorship meetings so that you feel heard, you make progress, you grow with our team, and you learn the secrets to getting clients from social media, raising your prices, and ultimately becoming well known in the local area while also gaining bigger projects. And this is the stuff I don't teach anywhere else. The next thing you're getting, our tattoo financing manager. If you've ever had clients that seem like a good fit, but it's just not the right time, they don't have the money or they think you're too expensive, our financing manager can get them approved for money today in most cases, and usually even with bad credit. This option, like I said, can help you book 80% more of the consults that would normally not show back up. The next thing you're getting, special offers for the clients. These are automatic messages that go out to your clients designed to help them rebook 10 times faster instead of delaying till next year to finish their sleeves and stuff like that. They're designed to help you get clients back in the seat for bigger projects as well, ultimately resulting in up to 2 times more income per month from the typical studios without having to wait years for your clients to come back for a next session. And the best part is this process also eliminates cancellations, no-shows, and of course, if they do reschedule, they're happy to pay you extra to reschedule. I know that sounds crazy, but I can tell you more later. The next thing, business tax mentorship, so that once you start making money, you actually keep it in your pocket. You build a healthy foundation. We can help you improve your credit, show you how to get approved for certain things, and ultimately, if you do this right, you can take home up to 50% more of your earnings per year with paying taxes. This isn't like trying to hide money from the government or any crap like that. In fact, that stuff has went on for a long time in the industry, but it's also starting to have major issues as well. And I don't know about you, but I didn't dedicate my life to develop art and talent so that the tax man can take me to freaking jail for not paying my taxes or something like that. We're going to help you do it the right way. Plus, of course, we pay for your standard shop supplies just like any other shop. All you got to pay for is the ink, the machines, and the needles. This, like I said, starts with an application. So answer it honestly and completely, and then we'll be in contact. And if everything's a good fit, we'll schedule the 30-day trial run at my shop in Ogden, Utah, and then I'll buy the tickets and the lodging for you. Once you're in Utah, we're going to have our team trainer. He's going to introduce you to our system. He'll also be there every step of the way to help ensure you're booking on week 1, and then on week 2, you're booking more, and then on week 3 and 4, you're getting all the stuff that will help you build more demand for yourself and get on your feet within the first 30 days. And of course, after the 30 days, we evaluate, see if we both want to continue, and if we continue, you get a key. If you continue, we help you get more bookings. If you continue, we help you raise your prices, build more demand for the styles you want, and you get to use our incentives and bonuses as well. So I want you to pay attention and really think about this, okay? Think about if you've ever relocated to another place, whether it's a booth rent shop or a percentage, what it would really take to relocate with all the bills you already got, dealing with a new area, building clients, and ultimately just supporting your living. It's not easy, all right? Most shops that you could even survive in they're gonna want 50-50, and all they're supplying you with is some supplies, all right? And hoping that you get some walk-ins every once in a while. There's no other shop like what I'm offering, all right? There's no other mentorship and support like this that really invests their dollars every single week into guaranteeing you get bookings. There's no booking process like this that you don't have to be at the shop to do the bookings, all right? The shop gives you total freedom, and it's for the same 50-50 that other shops would be offering that aren't investing into you and aren't offering all of this stuff. You're just stuck at a shop for 50-50, hoping that somebody gets into your seat, all right? I want you to compare and contrast this to what I'm offering, all right? I'm offering you everything that they give you, but I'm also investing my own money into you. I'm also investing part of that percentage into you every single week, all right? What is that worth to you? If this whole thing works out and it's exactly like what I'm explaining, because I'm trying not to hype this up, but the standard for a tattoo studio system is so low in this industry. I've said it many, many times on social media. It makes our system sound too good to be true. And even if a shop wanted to do the same stuff for you, if they had the resources and the knowledge to do it, they would take an extra 15 to 20% to do it, because that's what it takes me. So I'm offering you all supplies included. Plus, I'm helping you get on your feet. I'm helping pay for your flight and lodging. I'm guaranteeing you get bookings the very first week in the style that you want. I'm guaranteeing that you're going to love our simple booking process where you don't have to sit around the shop to book people, but you can book them on your days off or whenever you want, wherever you want. I'm also helping you grow and build demand for your style. I'm offering you a strong, positive support group. I'm also allowing you to make your own schedule at our studio, and you get weekly mentorship calls to help you continually improve and grow to the next level. Now, there's also the financing manager where you get the special tools, the financing, the offers, the business tax guidance. You get all that stuff, and it's for the same price, 50-50. Does that sound fair? Oh, and remember, because the first person that's fully committed to this and applies, I'm giving you an opportunity to make an extra 5 to 10% extra per month based on your performance. So apply now, and I'll pay for your flight and your lodging for 30 days if it works out. This is going to cost you nothing out of pocket. That's how confident I am in my system. This is what I'm willing to invest into the right person, helping the right artist find a place to call home. I guarantee if you commit the 30 days and trust me on this, you'll love it just as much as the rest of my team. I want to remind you, they've all been handpicked and selected to relocate to Utah, just like you. So you're not alone on this. We're familiar. All of my artists have families, whether it's kids or a wife. We've helped them relocate through all that. And like I said, if it doesn't work out after the 30 days, there's no hard feelings. You're totally welcome to take off. There's no bad blood, and you made some money in the process. It costed you nothing. So apply now, because there's only 2 spots and they're going to get filled fast. And I can't guarantee you get a chance if you don't apply now. Click the link right around this video, fill it out honestly and completely. We'll check it out. And if everything's a good fit, we're going to contact you. And from there, I'll pay for your tickets, lodging, and we'll get the 30 days started. Again, this doesn't cost you anything, and you have nothing to lose. Apply now.